ਵੈਲਕਮ ਟੂ ਦਿਸ ਐਪੀਸੋਡ ਆਫ ਦਾ ਹਰਪ੍ਰੀਤ ਸਿੰਘ ਸ਼ੋ। ਅੱਜ ਦੇ ਸੈਗਮੈਂਟ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਮੁਲਾਕਾਤ ਕਰਾਉਣ ਜਾ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ ਕੁਝ ਰੋਟੇਰੀਅਨਸ ਨਾਲ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਮਹਿਮਾਨ ਨੇ ਤੇ ਖਾਸ ਤੌਰ ਤੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਕੈਨੇਡੀਅਨ ਆਈਸਾਈਟ ਗਲੋਬਲ ਨੂੰ ਸਪੋਰਟ ਕਰਨ ਲਈ ਇੱਥੇ ਪਹੁੰਚੇ ਹੋਏ ਨੇ। ਕੈਨੇਡੀਅਨ ਆਈਸਾਈਟ ਗਲੋਬਲ ਉਹ ਸੰਸਥਾ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਤਕਰੀਬਨ 30 ਸਾਲ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਹੋਈ ਸੀ ਤੇ ਖਾਸ ਤੌਰ ਤੇ ਭਾਰਤ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਸਾਰੇ ਅੱਖਾਂ ਦੇ ਆਪਰੇਸ਼ਨਸ ਕਰਾਏ, ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਸਹਾਇਤਾ ਦਿੱਤੀ। ਪਰ ਅੱਜ ਪਹਿਲੇ ਸੈਗਮੈਂਟ ਵਿੱਚ ਅਸੀਂ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ ਬ੍ਰੈਡ ਵਿਟੇਕਰ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਕਿ ਪ੍ਰੈਜ਼ੀਡੈਂਟ ਨੇ ਰੋਟਰੀ ਡਿਸਟ੍ਰਿਕਟ 50-50 ਦੇ ਤੇ ਨਾਲ ਸਾਬਕਾ ਡਿਸਟ੍ਰਿਕਟ ਗਵਰਨਰ ਲਿੰਡਾ ਜੀਨ ਕੋਇਲ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ। ਸੋ ਦੋਨਾਂ ਹੀ ਮਹਿਮਾਨਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕਰਕੇ ਰੋਟਰੀ ਸੰਬੰਧੀ ਕੁਝ ਹੋਰ ਜਾਣਕਾਰੀ ਲੈਣੇ ਆ। ਵੈਲਕਮ ਟੂ ਦ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ।
Thank you.
Thank you very much for being here. So, Linda Jean, we'll start with you. You have been the past governor of District 50-50.
That's correct.
So tell us about Rotary as such for our common people. Rotary International is known all over the world for the services that it provides to the people. When it comes to District 50-50, what does it comprise?
It comprises everything that Rotary International comprises. The motto of Rotary is service above self,
Right.
and that is certainly what brought me into Rotary, to be able to give back to the community. It's an organization that, as you indicated, is worldwide. We have over 1.2 million members
Wow.
worldwide in over 220 different countries. And basically, Rotary does good in the world. Each year, the Rotary International president has a theme. The year that I was district governor, the theme was Rotary making a difference.
Right.
And I think that really, really speaks to what Rotary does. It makes a difference in all of the various programs that it does, that it supports. It works with local Rotary clubs, local districts, community groups as well. We work in partnership with many other groups. And like I said, service above self,
Wonderful.
doing good in the world. We make a big difference.
Wonderful. And Brad, now you are the governor of District 50-50, and as Linda Jean told us about what your mandate is, what is the area that comes under your district?
Well, first of all, I'm the incoming
Okay.
district governor starting July 1st. And our area goes from east from Hope, west to Port Moody,
Right.
out to the San Juan Islands in the United States, down to Everett and over to Monroe. So that whole area, we refer to ourselves, our saying is we're 50% American, 50% Canadian, but
Right.
100% Rotarian.
Wow, that's a nice one.
Yes, yes.
So Rotary as a service above self, you have been going all over the world where your clubs are, and you have projects which you initiate and work on that. So do you get some support from the government, and then how do you plan the projects which are undertaken?
Well, we have our foundation called the Rotary Foundation, and Rotarians around the world and non-Rotarians donate to the foundation. And this foundation, which comes from 35,000 Rotary clubs in the world and 1.2 million Rotarians, they provide funding for the donation. So that's where we actually get funding to do a lot of the projects.
Okay.
In our eradication polio project, we are partnered with such illustrious organizations as the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation,
Okay.
the World Health Organization, and others to eradicate polio in the world. So it's our own money that we fundraise and put into this foundation for that one. And locally, our local clubs will do fundraisers, do projects within their areas, and all Rotarians participate.
Right. And is Rotary only for the elders, or is there any way that youngsters also get involved with Rotary?
Absolutely. First of all, I should have mentioned earlier, Rotary started in 1905.
Okay.
So it's a long-serving
Right.
service organization. And Rotary is for everyone. I have always said there's a Rotary Club for everyone.
Right.
We have the Rotary clubs, which are for adults
Right.
in whichever community, whatever age range that is.
Right.
But we also have another type of Rotary club, which are called the Rotaractors.
Right.
They're for the 18 to 30-year-old,
Right.
and they also run parallel to Rotary clubs in terms of having projects, in terms of doing fundraising, in terms of doing good in their communities and internationally as well.
Right.
In the high schools and the secondary schools, we have what's called Interact. Interact are for those students in grade basically 8 to 12.
Right.
And those are school-based some of them, but they also have some that are community-based.
Right.
So for example, in Chilliwack, where Brad is from, they have community-based, which
Right.
means several clubs. In the Port Moody area, it's the same thing. In others, like in Richmond, there are several Interact clubs, but they're basically for an individual secondary school.
Right.
They are actually talking about now the early actors,
Okay.
which will allow even younger people to get involved.
Well, that's wonderful to instill that concept of service from the young age so that they become better productive citizens when they grow up. That's wonderful. Let's focus on some of the projects what you have initiated, like you talked about polio, and in India we see that polio has been eradicated and Rotary gets the credit for that, where you played a very important role in that. Coming to Canadian Eyesight Global, cataracts are a major issue, eye issues are a major issue right now in India, Pakistan, or developing countries. Rotary has been involved with Canadian Eyesight Global also since its inception, I would say, and Mr. Anup Singh Jubbal has played a very dominant role in this. Tell us a little bit about it. How did Rotary get associated with this project? Like this, once you pick up a project, you just come to you discuss about, and then you start helping out, or it's some other way around?
Can I?
Absolutely.
The projects that Rotary gets involved in come from, for the most part, individual Rotarians.
Okay.
And a Rotarian will have an idea, they will see a need basically either through their own experience, through their vocation, or through their travels. If they're a Rotarian, they will often take that idea back to their Rotary Club.
Right.
And in their Rotary Club get others who are very interested, start doing the research that's required, the fundraising if that's necessary, and depending on the scope, they may in fact either in that Rotary Club fund and initiate the project, or they might apply to Rotary International through the foundation for grant money.
Right.
And they may also do that through their district, so
Okay.
there are district grants, but there's also Rotary International grants. There's many different ways that it goes.
Right.
But it all begins with a Rotarian. It
Yeah.
doesn't begin with Rotary.
Okay. So the Rotarian brings in the project, then you discuss, and then you start working on that.
Exactly.
Wonderful. We'll go for a short break, and after the break, we'd also like to introduce Mr. Anup Singh Jubbal to the program so that he can tell us about the 18th of August major function which is being held, where Rotary International President is coming, which is a matter of great pride for not only the district but for the community also, that the Rotary International President is going to be here. So you all must be very excited about it. So after this break, we'll talk in details about who the International President is and what all he is going to bring over to the table when he comes over here. Thank you very much, Brad and Linda Jean, for being here. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
ਘਰ ਨੂੰ ਅੰਦਰੋਂ ਤਾਂ ਚੰਗੇ ਤਰੀਕੇ ਨਾਲ ਸੋਨਾ ਬਣਾ ਲਿਆ ਹੈ, ਪਰ ਬਾਹਰ ਦੀ ਦਿੱਖ ਨੂੰ ਵਧੀਆ ਬਣਾਉਣ ਲਈ ਚਿੰਤਤ ਹੋ ਤਾਂ ਆਓ ਪੈਸੀਫਿਕ ਆਰਟ ਸਟੋਨ ਤੇ, ਜਿੱਥੇ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਰੇਲ ਸਟੋਨ, ਮੈਨੂਫੈਕਚਰਡ ਸਟੋਨ ਵਿਨੀਅਰ, ਲਾਈਮਸਟੋਨ, ਗ੍ਰੇਨਾਈਟ, ਮਾਰਬਲ ਆਦਿ ਦੀ ਵਧੀਆ ਕਲੈਕਸ਼ਨ ਲੈਣ ਨੂੰ ਮਿਲੇਗੀ। 2006 ਤੋਂ ਇਹ ਹਾਈ ਕੁਆਲਿਟੀ ਦੇ ਪ੍ਰੋਡਕਟਸ ਤੇ ਵਧੀਆ ਕਸਟਮਰ ਸਰਵਿਸ ਲਈ ਮਸ਼ਹੂਰ ਹਨ। ਇਹ ਨੈਚੁਰਲ ਤੇ ਮੈਨੂਫੈਕਚਰਡ ਸਟੋਨ ਵਿਨੀਅਰ ਦੇ ਨਾਮਵਰ ਮੈਨੂਫੈਕਚਰਰ ਤੇ ਇੰਪੋਰਟਰ ਹਨ। ਐਕਸਟੀਰੀਅਰ ਫਲੋਰਿੰਗ, ਡੈਕਸ, ਪੌੜੀਆਂ ਦੀ ਵੀ ਕਲੈਕਸ਼ਨ ਰੱਖਦੇ ਹਨ। ਅੱਜ ਹੀ ਆਓ 8585-123 Street, Surrey, 6045905999। ਸਵਾਗਤ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਜੀ ਇੱਕ ਵਾਰ ਫਿਰ ਆਪ ਸਭ ਦਾ ਅੱਜ ਦੇ ਇਸ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਵਿੱਚ। ਬ੍ਰੇਕ ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਲਿੰਡਾ ਜੀਨ ਕੋਇਲ, ਜਿਹੜੇ ਕਿ ਪਾਸਟ ਡਿਸਟ੍ਰਿਕਟ ਗਵਰਨਰ ਸੀ ਡਿਸਟ੍ਰਿਕਟ 5050 ਦੇ, ਤੇ ਨਾਲ ਬ੍ਰਿਡ ਵਿਟੇਕਰ, ਜਿਹੜੇ ਕਿ ਇਨਕਮਿੰਗ ਡਿਸਟ੍ਰਿਕਟ ਗਵਰਨਰ ਨੇ ਡਿਸਟ੍ਰਿਕਟ 5050 ਦੇ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਸਾਂਝ ਪਾਈ ਹੈ। ਹੁਣ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਵਿੱਚ ਇਨਕਲੂਡ ਕਰਨ ਜਾ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ ਅਨੂਪ ਸਿੰਘ ਜੁੱਬਲ ਨੂੰ, ਜਿਹੜੇ ਕਿ CEO, ਫਾਊਂਡਰ ਅਤੇ ਪ੍ਰੈਜ਼ੀਡੈਂਟ ਨੇ ਕੈਨੇਡੀਅਨ ਆਈਸਾਈਟ ਗਲੋਬਲ ਦੇ। ਆਓ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਤੇ ਬ੍ਰਿਡ ਵਿਟੇਕਰ, ਜਿਹੜੇ ਇੱਥੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਡਿਸਟ੍ਰਿਕਟ ਗਵਰਨਰ ਨੇ ਇਨਕਮਿੰਗ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਕੁਝ ਸਾਂਝ ਪਾਉਂਦੇ ਹਾਂ। Welcome to the program once again.
Thank you.
Thank you. So before the break, like we were talking, and you told us history of Rotary, what all projects you initiate. Now that Mr. Jubbal is here, why and how do you think that this program is very important, where you are providing services to millions of people in India, providing them cataract operations and providing them lenses and everything else? So once this project was forwarded by Mr. Jubbal many years back, probably when you were not the district governor, because your term is for 1 year or 2 years, I don't know. So again, when a Rotarian brings in a project, how do you evaluate the importance of that?
Well, there are a number of things that we do, and one is if it's a global grant through Rotary International and Rotary Foundation, there's actually a very formal application, and our grants are very much scrutinized and actually followed through to ensure that the project is done, the money is spent as it should be spent. But as mentioned earlier by Linda Jean Coyle, it all comes from the Rotarian.
Right.
And it starts there, goes to the club, goes to the district, and goes to Rotary International or the Rotary Foundation. And so it's very much analyzed to make sure that the project is a good project.
Right.
It fits with the Rotary's 6 areas of focus, and it'll actually make the world a better place.
Right. Great. ਅਨੂਪ ਸਿੰਘ ਜੋਬਲ ਜੀ 30 ਸਾਲ ਹੋ ਗਏ
ਹਾਂਜੀ
ਇਹ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇਨੀਸ਼ੀਏਟ ਕੀਤਾ ਸੀ ਪ੍ਰੋਜੈਕਟ।
ਹਾਂਜੀ
ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਵੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਬਹੁਤ ਵਾਰੀ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਬਾਤਾਂ ਕੀਤੀਆਂ ਤੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਦੱਸਿਆ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਪੈਸ਼ਨ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਉਹ ਝਲਕਦਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਕਿ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇੰਨੇ ਡੈਡੀਕੇਟਡ ਹੈਗੇ ਹੋ ਇਸ ਕਾਜ਼ ਨੂੰ ਕਿ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਦੀ ਅੱਖਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਠੀਕ ਕਰਨ ਲਈ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਯਤਨ ਕਰਦੇ ਰਹਿੰਦੇ ਹੋ। ਅੱਜ 30 ਸਾਲ ਬਾਅਦ ਖਾਸ ਤੌਰ ਤੇ ਹੁਣ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਬੜਾ ਵੱਡਾ ਇੱਕ ਇਵੈਂਟ ਆਉਣ ਜਾ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈ, ਯੂ ਆਰ ਸੈਲੀਬ੍ਰੇਟਿੰਗ 30 ਇਅਰਸ ਆਫ ਐਗਜ਼ਿਸਟੈਂਸ ਆਫ ਦਿਸ ਆਰਗੇਨਾਈਜੇਸ਼ਨ। ਕਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਮਹਿਸੂਸ ਕਰਦੇ ਹੋ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਇਹ ਸਫ਼ਰ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈਗਾ, ਇਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਬਹੁਤ ਸਾਰੇ ਚੈਲੰਜਸ ਆਏ ਪਰ ਰੋਟਰੀ ਨਾਲ ਰਲ ਕੇ ਜੋ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕੀਤਾ, ਹਾਊ ਡੂ ਯੂ ਫੀਲ ਅਬਾਊਟ ਇਟ?
ਇੰਗਲਿਸ਼
ਯੋਰ ਚੋਇਸ।
Okay, the Rotary project Eyesight India was started in 1989,
Right.
and I approached to my club, for which I was the member of the Rotary Club of Burnby Hastings, District 5040,
Mhm.
and I presented them a proposal, and they accepted it, and they went to India with me
Mhm.
for this project. And at that time, we did about 1,000 free cataract surgeries in India.
Okay.
And actually, at that time, they visited those villages, you know, and I saw tears in their eyes when they left, you know.
Mm.
And it was funded by the CIDA, CRCID, and also it was funded by Rotary International, and the other side to Rotary Club in Lucknow, they joined hands.
Right.
So from that, they made a commitment to continue this project.
Right.
And then we got lots of people involved with us. Hundreds of Rotary clubs have involved in this project in India since that time. All the key figures were there. Rotarian Raja Sabu, who is also a honorary director, who was the past Rotary International president.
Right.
He is also and also lots of other Rotarians went from here to visit our camps in India.
Right.
So
Over these years, like you said, कि 1000 बंदे तो ये शुरू हो के हुन it has spread big. It's been 30 years since you've been doing it. Approximately ਕਿੰਨੇ ਕੁ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇੰਡੀਆ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੇ ਹੋਰ ਬਾਹਰਲੇ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਇੱਥੇ ਵੈਂਕੂਵਰ ਇਲਾਕੇ 'ਚ ਵੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇਹ ਆਈ ਕੈਟਰੈਕਟ ਜਾਂ ਆਈ ਚੈੱਕਅਪਸ ਵਗੈਰਾ ਕਰਾਉਂਦੇ ਹੋ, ਕਿੰਨੇ ਕੁ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇਫੈਕਟ ਕਰ
because
ਸਕਦੇ
you know it is hard to track, but is unlimited.
Right.
Say 10,000 of people have been benefited. And I tell you a little example. You know, one boy who was born blind, 3 months, they came to us in camp in India,
Right.
and then our doctor looked the eyes, and he had a simple cataract, and
They couldn't afford that.
it was done at that time,
Right.
and successfully one eye, and the second operation was done when he was 3 years old.
Right.
Now I have contacted last week with the parents of that boy, and he said that the boy is doing very fine.
Wow.
He is 11 years old, and we are going to cover a story on him
Right.
too, you know.
That's
and he
wonderful.
is looking wonderful in his eyes.
Oh, absolutely.
So
Giving
lots-
the sight of light to someone is a commendable thing.
There are lots of miracles are coming. 10, 15 years old people, as you know, in India, they can't afford the cataract surgery.
Right.
And we are doing it. And when they see this beautiful world again, you know, it's a wonderful experience for us too, you know.
Great.
And a great satisfaction in my heart.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
The money is not everything, but sometimes if you help somebody,
Absolutely.
it's a great help.
That's true. So now, Mr. Brad, that you're going to be the governor when on 18th of August this event takes place, the 30-year celebration of Canadian Eyesight Global, and your international president, Rotary International president, is also going to be here. So we'll go for a break and talk to you after the break as to what all is happening and how the presence of the international president at this event is going to further kind of, I would say, encourage others also to come forward and start helping Rotary and especially this cause. So we'll talk about this after the short break.
ਪਰ ਇੱਕ ਐਸੀ ਥਾਂ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਹਰ ਕੋਈ ਆਪਣੀ ਨਿੱਜੀ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ ਦੇ ਸੁਨਹਿਰੀ ਪਲ ਯਾਦ ਰੱਖਦਾ ਹੈ। ਉਹ ਜਗ੍ਹਾ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਉਹ ਰਹਿੰਦਾ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਪਿਆਰ ਭਰਿਆ ਜੀਵਨ ਬਤੀਤ ਕਰਦਾ ਹੈ। ਇਹ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਤਾਂ ਹੀ ਪੂਰੀਆਂ ਹੁੰਦੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਜਦ ਕਿਸੇ ਜਗ੍ਹਾ ਨੂੰ ਸਜੇ ਹੋਏ ਘਰ 'ਚ ਬਦਲਿਆ ਜਾਵੇ। ਨਵੇਂ ਘਰਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਫਰੇਮਿੰਗ ਤੋਂ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਫਿਨਿਸ਼ਿੰਗ ਤੱਕ, ਡ੍ਰੇਪਰੀ, ਪੇਂਟਿੰਗਸ ਤੋਂ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਡੈਕੋਰੇਸ਼ਨ ਅਸੈਸਰੀਜ਼ ਤੱਕ, ਤੁਸੀਂ SK ਹੋਮ ਡਿਜ਼ਾਈਨਸ ਦੀਆਂ ਪ੍ਰੋਫੈਸ਼ਨਲ ਸਰਵਿਸਿਜ਼ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਸੁਪਨਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਘਰ ਨੂੰ ਹਕੀਕਤ 'ਚ ਬਦਲ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ। ਕੰਟੈਕਟ ਕਰੋ ਸੰਦੀਪ ਕੌਰ 6048259295।
Where there is a will, there is a way, and nothing is impossible in this world if people unite and especially organizations like Rotary come forward. ਇਸ ਵਿਸ਼ੇ ਤੇ ਅੱਜ ਅਸੀਂ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ ਕਿ 30 ਸਾਲ ਦੀ ਐਗਜ਼ਿਸਟੈਂਸ ਨੂੰ ਮਨਾਉਣ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਜੋ ਕੈਨੇਡੀਅਨ ਆਈਸਾਈਟ ਗਲੋਬਲ ਹੈ ਇੱਕ ਵੱਡੇ ਇਵੈਂਟ ਦਾ ਆਯੋਜਨ ਕਰ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ 18 ਅਗਸਤ ਨੂੰ। ਇਸ ਵਿੱਚ ਰੋਟਰੀ ਇੰਟਰਨੈਸ਼ਨਲ ਦੇ ਪ੍ਰੈਜ਼ੀਡੈਂਟ ਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਇਨਵੀਟੇਸ਼ਨ ਭੇਜੀ ਗਈ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਇਸ ਸੰਬੰਧ ਵਿੱਚ ਆਓ ਕੁਝ ਹੋਰ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਦੋਨੋਂ ਹੀ ਮਹਿਮਾਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ। So before the break, my question was that Rotary International President has been invited to this big event which is happening in Surrey. It's a great thing because the international president is quite busy. He has to go all over the world, like you said, in 220 countries Rotary exists. So what importance do you give to this visit of the international president?
Actually, it's very important when the Rotary International president visits any district or any event or activity or project. The president of Rotary International next year will be Mark Maloney, who's from Alabama. He's a lawyer, has 3 children. And his theme for next year is perfect for this particular project because his theme is Rotary Connects the World.
Okay.
And as you mentioned, 200 plus countries, and this particular project taking place also in India, but also in Canada.
Right.
So that's connecting the world. We have someone here who's has done that through the organization, and when RI President Mark Maloney comes here, he'll when he's invited, he's a great speaker, and he puts very much importance on the work that individual Rotarians do. As Linda Jean Coyle mentioned, it's a grassroots organization. It all
right.
comes from the Rotarians.
Grassroots to the top.
Yes.
Absolutely. Great. ਅਨੂਪ ਸਿੰਘ ਜੁਬਲ ਜੀ ਇਹ ਦੱਸੋ ਕਿ ਇੱਕ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇੰਡੀਆ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਕਰਦੇ ਹੋ ਜਿਹਦੇ 'ਚ ਕਿ ਅੱਖਾਂ ਦਾ ਇਲਾਜ ਕੀਤਾ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਹੈ ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਇੱਥੋਂ ਦੇ ਲੋਕ ਨੇ ਜੇਕਰ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਸਹਿਯੋਗ ਦੇਣਾ ਚਾਹਣ ਤੇ ਇੱਕ ਬੰਦੇ ਦੀ ਅੱਖ ਲਈ ਕਿੰਨੇ ਕੁ ਡਾਲਰ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਨੇ
$50 ਕੈਨੇਡੀਅਨ ਦੀ ਲੋੜ ਪੈਂਦੀ ਸਾਨੂੰ।
ਅੱਛਾ।
ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਅਸੀਂ 100 ਆਪਰੇਸ਼ਨ ਆਰਗੇਨਾਈਜ਼ ਕਰਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਹਾਂ
ਜੀ।
ਤੇ 100 ਦਾ ਮਤਲਬ $5000 ਕੈਨੇਡੀਅਨ ਡਾਲਰ।
ਠੀਕ ਹੈ।
ਤੇ ਉਹਦੇ ਬਾਅਦ ਫਿਰ ਉਹ ਖੁਦ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ, ਸੇਵਾ ਕਰਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ, ਆਪਣਾ ਲੰਗਰ ਵਗੈਰਾ ਦਾ ਇੰਤਜ਼ਾਮ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੈਗਾ। ਸਾਡਾ ਡਾਕਟਰਾਂ ਦਾ ਸਾਰਾ ਟੀਮ ਦਾ ਸਾਡਾ ਬੰਦੋਬਸਤ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੈਗਾ।
ਠੀਕ।
ਤੇ ਟਰਾਂਸਪੋਰਟ ਵਗੈਰਾ ਜੋ ਕੁਝ ਵੀ ਆ ਉਹ ਸਾਰਾ ਸਾਡੀ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ।
ਸੋ ਨਾ ਸਿਰਫ ਇੰਡੀਆ ਬਲਕਿ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇੱਥੇ ਵੈਂਕੂਵਰ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੀ ਅੱਖਾਂ ਦੀ ਆਈ ਕੈਂਪਸ ਵਗੈਰਾ ਲਾਉਂਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਹੋ, ਅੱਖਾਂ ਦੀ ਫ੍ਰੀ ਚੈੱਕਅਪ ਕਰਦੇ ਹੋ, ਇਹ ਵੀ ਕਨਸਟੈਂਟਲੀ ਚੱਲਦਾ ਰਹਿੰਦਾ ਹੈਗਾ?
ਇਹ ਅਸੀਂ ਮਤਲਬ 3 ਮਹੀਨੇ ਬਾਅਦ 3-4 ਮਹੀਨੇ ਬਾਅਦ ਇੱਕ ਵਾਰੀ ਲਾਉਂਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ।
ਰਾਈਟ।
ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਅੱਜ ਕੱਲ੍ਹ MSP ਜਿਹੜੀ ਆ ਉਹ ਕਵਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਦੀ ਕਿ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਕਵਰ ਕਰਦੀ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਸੀ।
ਓਕੇ।
ਤੇ ਇਸ ਲਈ ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਕਈ ਗਰਜਮੰਦ ਬੰਦੇ ਵੀ ਆ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ ਤੇ ਕਾਫੀ ਫਾਇਦਾ ਉਠਾਉਂਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ। ਇੱਕ ਵਾਰੀ ਇੱਕ ਦਿਨ ਮੇਰੀ ਅੱਖ ਲਾਲ ਹੋ ਗਈ ਸੀ
ਜੀ।
ਮੈਂ ਹਸਪੀਟਲ ਗਿਆ ਤੇ ਰਾਤ ਨੂੰ 9 ਵਜੇ ਤੋਂ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ 3 ਵਜੇ ਤੱਕ ਬਹਿਣਾ ਪਿਆ ਖਾਲੀ ਅੱਖ ਦਿਖਾਉਣ ਲਈ। ਐਂਡ ਡਾਕਟਰ ਨੇ ਚੈੱਕ ਕਰਕੇ ਕਿਹਾ ਕਿ
ਦਵਾਈ ਦੇਤੀ
and send me home. So this is a great thing if somebody understand what it is.
Right.
ਅੱਖਾਂ ਦੀ ਕਿੰਨੀ ਮਾਨਤਾ ਹੈਗੀ।
Absolutely, there's ਕੋਈ ਸ਼ੱਕ ਨਹੀਂਗਾ।
Yeah.
ਸੋ ਕੈਨੇਡੀਅਨ ਆਈਸਾਈਟ ਗਲੋਬਲ ਬੜਾ ਲੰਬਾ ਸਮਾਂ ਜਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਕੈਨੇਡੀਅਨ ਇੰਡੀਆ ਇਹਦਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਸੀ ਆਈਸਾਈਟ ਇੰਡੀਆ, ਹੁਣ ਇੱਕ ਕੈਨੇਡੀਅਨ ਆਈਸਾਈਟ ਗਲੋਬਲ ਹੈਗਾ ਹੈ। ਸੋ 18 ਅਗਸਤ ਨੂੰ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਹੁਣ ਇਵੈਂਟ ਕਰਨ ਜਾ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ ਉਹਦੇ ਮੁਤਲਕ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਦੱਸੋ ਕਿ ਇਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਲੋਕ ਕੀ ਐਕਸਪੈਕਟ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ?
ਇਹ ਗ੍ਰੈਂਡ ਤਾਜ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਹਾਂ 18 ਤਰੀਕ ਨੂੰ ਤੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਕਿ ਜਿੰਨੇ ਵੀ ਸਾਡੇ ਪਤਵੰਤੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ, ਟਿਕਟ ਤੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਨੋਮੀਨਲ ਰੱਖੀ ਹੈ ਸੀ $55 ਤੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਕਿ ਜਿੰਨੇ ਵੀ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਤੋਂ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਬੰਦੇ ਸਪੋਰਟ ਕਰ ਸਕਣ ਜਾਂ ਕਲੀਨਿਕ ਲਾ ਸਕਣ, ਇੱਥੇ ਹੈਲਪ ਕਰ ਸਕਣ। ਇੱਥੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਪੈਸੇ ਦੀ ਲੋੜ ਨਹੀਂ ਪੈਂਦੀ ਹੈਗੀ। ਖਾਲੀ ਇੰਡੀਆ 'ਚ ਅਸੀਂ ਬੇਸਿਕ ਐਕਸਪੈਂਸ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਕਵਰ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ $50 ਪਰ ਸਰਜਰੀ ਐਂਡ ਮਿਨੀਮਮ ਇਜ਼ 100 ਸਰਜਰੀਜ਼।
ਰਾਈਟ।
ਤੋ ਉਹ ਕਈ ਹੁਣੇ ਇੱਥੋਂ ਇੱਕ ਬੰਦੇ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ ਹਰ ਸਾਲ ਲਾਉਂਦੇ ਆ ਕਈ ਤੇ
ਰਾਈਟ
Yeah.
ਸੋ ਮਤਲਬ ਕੋਈ ਵੀ ਜਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਪਿੰਡ 'ਚ ਲਾਉਣਾ ਚਾਹੇ ਤੇ ਉਹ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ
ਹਾਂਜੀ
ਕੰਟੈਕਟ
ਕੋਈ
ਕਰਕੇ
ਵੀ
ਉਹ ਕਰ ਸਕਦਾ ਹੈ।
ਕੋਈ ਵੀ ਪਿੰਡ ਵਿੱਚ ਪੰਜਾਬ 'ਚ ਲਾਉਣਾ ਚਾਹੇ
ਹੂੰ
ਉਹ ਕਰ ਸਕਦਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਸਪਾਂਸਰ ਕਰ ਸਕਦਾ ਈਵਨ ਅਸੀਂ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਜੇ ਹਰਜੂਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਵੀ ਕੈਂਪ ਲਾਏ ਸੀ
ਜੀ
ਤੇ ਹੋਰ ਮੱਧ ਪ੍ਰਦੇਸ਼ ਵਿੱਚ ਯੂਪੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੇ ਇੱਧਰ ਹਰਿਆਣਾ ਮਹਾਰਾਸ਼ਟਰ ਗੁਜਰਾਤ ਸਭ ਜਗ੍ਹਾ ਤੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਕੈਂਪ ਲਾ ਚੁੱਕੇ ਹਾਂ
ਰਾਈਟ
and with the support of the Rotary International and we involved the local Rotary clubs there
ਓਕੇ
through which all our funding goes.
Wonderful. That's a very great concept because if you go to another country and you want to do something, you are not aware of what the ground situation is. But when the local Rotary clubs join hands and international support is there, definitely they can be of much better help and more better service can be provided to the people. So, Brad, now that you are going to be the governor, what is your focus going to be? Is there any particular focus you're going to have? Like Linda was telling during her tenure, she had a particular object to fulfill.
Well, there are a few things that I'd like to do, and as all district governors like to do, is grow Rotary.
Right.
Grow the Rotary with membership and in the foundation itself, so we can do more good in the world. And one of the particular areas of focus we have, and we have 6, is that both Linda Jean and I are interested in peace.
Right.
And conflict resolution. So I want to provide opportunities for that, and also to focus on our younger people.
Right.
As mentioned earlier, our interactors, our Rotaractors, because these are people who are not waiting for the future. They're
Right.
doing things right now.
Right.
And right now there's a club in White Rock that's going down to Guatemala to provide stoves that are not polluting and help people there.
Right.
And these are 18 to 30-year-olds. So they're not waiting for the future.
Right.
They're acting now. And we hope that they will continue throughout the rest of their life in
Right.
Rotary to do service above self.
And then the guidance from the Rotarians, and then further on helping the interactors and the Rotaractors will be wonderful, beneficial for everyone. ਅਖੀਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕੀ ਕਹਿਣਾ ਚਾਹੋਗੇ?
As per the report of the UNO, 80% eyesight blindness can be prevented.
Right.
So what I want to say in the end, that we want to expand this program throughout the developing world.
Right.
And we want support from the District 5050 to join us to help the restoration of eyesight and prevention of blindness program.
Right.
So this is a great opportunity, and I would like to also request the Rotary International to help us to fighting the blindness in this world.
Absolutely, which you are already getting the support, and further on with Brad and Linda Jean being on board, definitely I think you will progress much more. ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਸੰਪਰਕ ਕਰਨਾ ਹੋਏ ਫੋਨ ਨੰਬਰ ਕੋਈ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਕਿ
Yes.
ਜਿਹੜੇ ਲੋਕ ਇੱਥੇ ਆਉਣਾ ਚਾਹਣ ਕਿੱਥੇ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਫੋਨ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ?
ਸਾਨੂੰ 604-582-0579.
Right.
Repeat 604-582-0579.
ਠੀਕ ਹੈ ਜੀ.
ਸਾਡੀ ਵੈਬਸਾਈਟ ਵੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ ਜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕੋਈ ਦੇਖਣਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਹੋ
ਜੀ
ਤੇ ਜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਜੁਆਇਨ ਕਰਨਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਹੋ ਅਸੀਂ ਟਿਕਟਾਂ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਆਨਲਾਈਨ ਵੀ ਪਾ ਰਹੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ
ਠੀਕ ਹੈ.
ਤੇ ਯੂ ਕੈਨ ਕਲੈਕਟ ਦੀ ਟਿਕਟਸ ਔਨ
Wonderful, Ji. Thank you very much for being here, and best wishes. And we hope that this event will be successful as always, as it has been before, and Rotary continues to serve the community. Thank you and best wishes.
Thank you very much.